Yeah, I was going to just play the Lore Master for a little bit. I guess I can spec Blue Line. I feel like Blue Line Lore Master could use a nice quality of life update. Something I like to do is School at the Emirdane. I find that to be a good sort of benchmark instance to test. Like, whenever a class gets updated or something, I tend towards School at the Emirdane because it is a 3-man instance, so it's a little bit more difficult than regular solo content. And I've just run it so much, it's a good, again, benchmark for me to get a sense of how the class is playing. We have to do a more exciting enemy. This will do, okay, so every 1 second, we gotta see. I just gotta see how many enemies I can pull. I don't have water lore, which is a concern. So I might die here, but Murder of Crows, I'll do it on that guy, and it's just, yeah, taking a whole bunch of damage. The problem is the guy with Murder of Crows died, so now it's not hitting everybody else. And now I'm very likely going to die because of that. That didn't go too well. I think I'll try Redline for this part. I just want to use a Murder of Crows, but clearly that use case is not the best for it because your primary target will just die and then you won't get the AoE. There's the new Burning Embers dot. Okay, so let's go Raven. Reason I go Raven and Redline, and I think that's okay at this level, is mainly the fire mitigation, getting debuffs. Okay, so Burning Embers, that will put this thing on them. Smoldering Embers, and then you can upgrade it to Burning Embers, then you can upgrade it to Blazing Embers, and then you can upgrade it one more, I believe. Lightning skills consume 1 tier of the new Burning Embers dot. It has 4 total tiers. Gust of Wind still upgrades and I think can spread the dot component of it. Sticky Gourd applies its own dot. It's completely separate, and I believe it applies a tier of Burning Embers to everybody in AoE. It's now a one-time AoE. It doesn't light the ground on fire anymore. Very sad. That's one of the sad things to lose just because it was a fun mechanic to me. But seemed to be a lag-causing one, apparently. Lightning Storm. Oh yeah, and there's Fierce Lightning. It's no longer a trigger on the ground either. It's just a debuff. You can have 2 of those up at once. That's probably one of my bigger complaints, by the way, about the way Fierce Lightning was reworked. I don't mind the rework as it is, that it's just like guaranteed to trigger Fierce Lightning on any lightning skill. That's a nice upgrade, so it's not just Lightning Storm. But the complaint I would have for it is that you can only stack it twice, and that's not made clear anywhere in game that you can only stack it twice. And it's something that just doesn't make sense. Like, why can you only have 2 Fierce Lightnings? Let's see what else is going on with the Lore Master. 1, they're still squishy, especially without water lore. Oh, I killed him though. Nice. We can try a different pet. I want to see how the Bog Guardian does at this point. I think Bog Guardian has some debuffs. I don't know about their damage at this point. Oh, they have a stun and Fellowship Maneuver. What that I get? Yeah, their damage is not as good as it used to be. At low level, Bog Guardian is pretty insane. Burning Ember. Oh, does this guy, he still has the old LI system. I could probably get a really nice upgrade from that, especially at level 61. So yeah, so many characters I want to play now, but if I start playing my Lore Master more, that's something to look forward to. Oh, there we go. That just took care of everything. Okay, here is where I think we can really test a Murder of Crows, and I think I want to use the bear in this case to taunt the boss. So we'll do Inner Flame. It will give me a whole bunch of damage. I think I can stack that 3 times, and then I should have used Catmint there, and then I'll use one more, and then we'll use a Murder of Crows. Oh, I'll use a Murder of Crows, and then we'll have the bear taunt it, and we'll move back over here, make sure all these orcs are getting caught in the Murder of Crows. His health is just melting away. Wow. Like, I expected him to, like, die fairly quickly, but I did not expect that level of... Oh, the bear. I need to dismiss and resummon the bear. That's how you get around that stuff with the Lore Master. It just means I have to play better. And now Murder of Crows is on cooldown. What are we to do? Suppose I'll go redline again. We could get the little mini boss guy, the little Gila lad dude. Ligad? Is that what it would be? I will go Craven again. Yep, all you would need as any type of account if you log in during the anniversary is Gundabad, and technically if you're free to play, you still could get some quest packs. But as far as expansions go, that's definitely the case. Oh, this guy's actually killing my Raven. I am so squishy. Like, I just need water lore. One water lore, please. Oh, we stunned him. Hey, got him before he pulled more people. And we get a fancy wood chest with a yellow enhancement rune for level 50, of which I have no allies to use on. Okay, Murder of Crows is probably off cooldown. So I'll actually try. I think it's, I don't know, somewhat interesting to actually try to get through this. So I'll go my bear. We have the cooldown ability available. We'll do the whole inner flame thing, at least get a couple of those going, and then I'll use catmint. That'll increase armor and damage of the bear. We'll do sticky tar, which I don't think pulls until mobs are actually triggered. We'll do catmint, then one more of these. A little bit ridiculous, but that's the way Lore Master works. And then I'll do this, and hopefully my character will decide to work. Oh my, this is bad. That's the thing with combat and LOTRO. Sometimes your character just totally freaks out and you can't really do anything about it. Okay, now let's have the bear taunt. And let's kill this guy. There we go. As long as Barry doesn't die, we should be good. Ooh, Burning Embers has a long cooldown. Is it longer on the... Like, does Redline improve the cooldown? Does improved Burning Embers have an improved cooldown? That's a short version of my question. There we go. Got through it. It was such a mess, but we got through it. Now, I don't know if I can kill the last boss, to be honest. And we can just see what happens from a lightning storm. And then anything that pulls, I'll bring back here. If I were a higher level lore master, I would keep water lore stacked on myself. I'll go ahead and do some... Let's get him to go to war. And then we have this guy coming. Oh, he's dead. Nice. Sometimes, with all the damage Lore Master has, you can be successful. And we didn't even have a pet. But yeah, we'll see. I'm a little bit not too confident on this, but hopefully the bear is the one that takes the one shot and I can just resummon the bear if so. Yeah, he took like 5k damage there. Still have the bear active. Okay, he can use his taunt. I do have Murder of Crows going. If anybody... Oh, he's doing his thing. Maybe? No? I thought he was doing his thing. Oh no, he says now that I have you close, that's when he does his thing. Yeah, so this is... Gotta make sure you get away from him. I know the bear is going to die. And I don't even know where my bear is. It's sad to think about, but it's a good thing that the bear died because now once... Well, if he doesn't die again right there. But now I can just use the taunt on him. And the strategy, I did this way back in the day. Some people might remember this if they happen to watch that again way back in the day. But I did solo these instances on a Nor, actually. It was this character around level 50. And the way I did it was just kept resummoning the bear when he died. Or not even when he died, but I dismiss him and resummon him. Also, you could just do very little damage as the Lore Master and make sure the bear keeps aggro, and when he dies, you just resummon him and he force taunts again, and there you go. That is honestly one of the nicer debuffs that Lore Masters have, because plus 10% incoming damage is quite a bit of incoming damage. And yeah, it's on the bear, actually. A lot of people, I think, being... Perhaps people that are less familiar with the way pets work and group content with that, with the support role of the Lore Master, are maybe less familiar with that. But in instances, if you don't like to swap pets, that's what I should start it with. The way that is most optimal to play Lore Master at endgame in particular in the yellow line, which is what people tend to run with them, is to actually go through dismiss your pets. So there's a way you can quickly do that. You can add it to a keybind to just dismiss your current active pet. And you do that, you cycle through the pets. I don't know. But yeah, you cycle through your pets. So I mentioned Bear, you do your Raven, he'll put his mischance, I think, and he will put fire mitigation, also minus range damage. And then I think people would use the light ball. I forget exactly what it does. Apparently gives incoming and outgoing healing to me. Went through Bear, Raven, and then for the Bog Guardian, he applies incoming range critical chance. So that's really nice, of course, for hunters. And Yellow Warden, I suppose. Anything else that does ranged physical damage? This guy, yes, he would apply frost mitigation. I don't see any reason you'd really want that, though. But anyway, there's a rundown of Lore Master pets for anybody that cares. And yes, speaking of felines, there's one that wants attention, because she has not gotten enough this evening. Small cat pet. Oh, the lynx? Yeah, that one, the problem with pets with the Lore Master is their damage really doesn't scale well with level. I think it really gets like really bad in the Gondor Mordor level range, like maybe 100 to 115-ish is when it kind of like with the Warden heals would get really bad. Okay, so some general thoughts as I play through this instance. It is sad to see some of the things change with the Lore Master, as I mentioned, but it sounds like they're going to be for the better of the game, reduce lag, and I really can't evaluate DPS numbers compared to other classes, and particularly at endgame because I'm level 120 and not boosting up or anything like that. And even as far as endgame goes, I have not played that much with Gundabad. But what I can say is it feels pretty good overall. Oh, that was fun. And I really like a Murder of Crows, as sad as it is to lose Sikkim. I do think a Murder of Crows is quite nice. Okay, let's see. Sticky Gourd. The skill used to be so exciting, but it just seems kinda weak now. I wouldn't mind a Sticky Gourd buff somehow. Even if the direct damage, maybe if they boosted the direct damage, I don't know. I'm also a little bit squishy here, which is not the fault of the update or anything. It's just that I actually am level 120 and running a 123 man, and I'm on a Lore Master. Okay, draw power doesn't seem like the strongest. And I'm not using water lore, that's like the secret. Okay, you really need to use the DPS ability to kill things, apparently. That's good to still know. Okay, I think I'll do this boss in the red line, then the next boss I can do in the blue line. Make sure I apply water lore. And yeah, let's start it off with a lightning storm. I don't know if he needs to be interrupted. I really forget. Oh, there was one. Wait, there we go. Now my burning embers are upgrading. Well, he died quick. I also didn't get to pay too much attention to what happened. Any good loot? Oh, hey, I got Fire Lord debuff mitigation for the new LI system that I don't even have on this character. How many targets can this hit? 5? Oh, you have to actually target somebody for that? I didn't even know that. And that only hit things I was in combat with. So I'm guessing if I use Sticky Gourd in an area like that, yeah, it's... I'd say, honestly, that is probably the change that I'm the least fan of, is the Sticky Gourd changes. Oh, hopefully this guy doesn't one-shot me. I know there are issues with that. I could actually summon the Eagle Pet, because I think it can res me. Is that the res? Yeah. Okay, so if he one-shots me, I believe the Eagle Pet will res me. Also, I still need to deal with some other enemies, but we can do that. Oh, Gust of Wind. That upgraded Burning Embers. Did not spread it, but I am in the blue line. I have an interrupt. There it is. Way too late, though. Oh yeah, library bosses, you definitely need to interrupt them. Alright. Y'all ready? Oh, that didn't even kill me. Oh, wow, it did it. I was not actually sure if that would do that. The eagle did. The eagle did 0.9% of the damage. Murder of Crows did... That would be 99.1% of the damage. So there we go. Eagle of Crows took care of the boss for me. I think that is a showcase of how strong that new ability is for the Lore Master. So that's exciting, and I honestly hope they do not nerf it, because it really gives... It just makes the blue line exciting. And based on my... Wow, I've been playing this a lot longer than I thought I have, but based on my very limited testing here in the beta, I just think that is, I don't know, reasonable, and makes the blue line, again, more exciting, more appealing. And for people that like the blue line Lore Master, I know I have in the past liked it, but I also really like the destructive nature of the red line. But I know people who like the blue line Lore Master, and I think that single ability can really make the experience with them better.